Say wahala. My friends, whatever you do, try never, ever, ever to break down in Baker, California. Not Bakersfield, Baker, California. Baker is about 100 miles to Las Vegas. This is my day number 12. Got stranded here about 12 days ago with a transmission that is blown. It took me 3 days before I was able to find a tow truck that is ready to tow my truck from here back to Las Vegas, because in this town there is no service whatsoever. The little mechanic shops that are here are just for mechanic work, simple mechanic work. They cannot tow, they cannot repair transmission. The transmission service that is 50 miles from here was Barstow and Hesperia. Both of those transmission shops were already closed down. So now I'm left with Las Vegas, where I was coming from. Had I know that the vehicle is going to break down the road, I'll stay in Las Vegas. I was very comfortable there. I could have taken the truck and have a fix, but now I face the dilemma. Insurance are only supposed to tow vehicles for only 23 miles, but because of the circumstances I was in, they decided to help me to tow it for that 100 miles. That was 12 days ago. Now the vehicle have now been repaired. A new transmission have been put in at a whopping cost of $5,700. Now it's done. How do I get back to go pick up my truck? That becomes another dilemma. There is no Lyft in town here. There is no Uber. There is no Greyhound. There is no what do you call car trains. I have tried everything. When I got tired of trying, I called my insurance company. They too begin to try to find out if they can find any transportation that would transport me from here. When we go to the Uber app, it says $142. That is okay. But then there is nobody who is willing to come here. I went down to some of the stores and asked questions around, because people who live around here probably they have the best idea. And, you know, they told me right off the front, off the bat, there is no way you can get anything to get you out of here. There is no Uber, no Lyft, no Greyhound, no Amtrak, nothing. So I had to call my insurance company again. Now we've come to a point where they have now set up a tow vehicle to bring a fifth wheel, because my RV here is a fifth wheel. If you don't know what is called a fifth wheel, see this thing here? This whole heavy tool is called a fifth wheel. That is where a truck connect to, tied itself to it to be able to pull this giant ROV. I have a fifth wheel on my truck. So since I cannot go there, go and pick up my truck, come back here and pick up my mobile suite, they are now sending me a tow truck that have a fifth wheel that can tow me with this big thing to Vegas. As soon as they did that, I got a text message that the person coming to tow this thing cannot even give me a ride. How the hell what do I need a tow for? The only reason I need a tow is because I have no way to transport myself to Las Vegas. Oh, they say because of COVID. All right. COVID is the issue, then, I will ride inside my trailer while the driver stays in his own truck. So that is the only option left to me. Now I'm still waiting. I was told 20 minutes ago that the truck that is coming to tow me is about 20 minutes away. 13 minutes away, but I still haven't seen anybody. But let me tell you, never ever break down in this town. There is nothing here. Baker, California. I'm right behind the parking lot of the Mad Greek Cafe. If I were to be someone that have a lot of trustable friends or trustable, reliable family members, somebody would have driven down here, pick me up, and take me to Las Vegas, which is 100 miles away, and then I can pick up my truck and come back here. But then, my youngest daughter lives at least 2.5 hours away from me, and she's at work. So there's nobody I know that lives closer. I had friends in Los Angeles. You cannot. It is unfair to expect them to drive 4 hours to get here. And then before they drive another 2 hours to go drop me in Las Vegas. No, no, no. I mean, nobody does that for you in America. I do know somebody who could have driven down here if it's just only 1 hour. 1 hour, 1.5 hours, she would drive down here, pick me up and take me there. She's done things like that. I actually know two individuals that could do that. But right now, I'm so far away. I mean, you can't expect them to drive 2, 3 hours down here and then pick me up and drive me another 2 hours. My goodness, everybody's trying to earn a living here. So it's kind of unfair to expect any that of anybody. So, but I'm, making this video to actually keep you guys on alert. Don't ever get into a situation where you have to break down. In Baker, I have been here for 12 days. This is my day number 12. Yes, of course, I look robust because all I'm doing here is cooking and eating every day. There's basically nothing else for me to do. I just cook, I eat twice a day, watch movies. There's nothing else for me to do here. I've taken a walk around. Actually, in the evening, I take a walk around for exercise purpose. Walk around, and there's really not a whole lot of places to walk. It's a very small little town, but it's a tough experience that you could be broken down anywhere here in the United States, in California, where you cannot find Uber. No Uber, no Lyft. I tried, the insurance company tried too. They couldn't find anything. Nobody want to come here. And yet you see there are homes here. There's an ROV park here. People have this beautiful ROV. Look at it right behind me there. That's an ROV park. See ROV there? Right there. I've actually gone in there to try to see if they can loan me a truck. I was ready to pay $300. Take the truck, and but then if I drive it to Las Vegas, how am I going to drive back my own truck? Or if somebody can drive that truck, drop me, so I can pick up my truck, come back here. Nope, there's no such thing. So be careful. Never break down here. All you're going to do, you have some redneck country store. Country store, a small little mom and pop store where they sell tacos. Yeah, actually, there's a bunch of restaurants here. Fast food restaurant, gas station, mostly gas station is what is here. I'm seeing houses far away, and I can see a lot of RVs driving on this road, going down the hill, and I keep wondering what is happening there, whether there's another town. There's a place here they call Baker Smoke Shack. I don't think it's still in operation. I think they closed down already because since I've been here for 12 days, I've not noticed that they're open. Right there. Let's see. That's a Baker Smoke Shack. It's a smoke shack. It's a place here, but I don't think they're still functioning. And on this road here, RVs keep driving down this road. I'm curious to know where this road goes. It might go into the desert or somewhere in one of the cities in California, to the state of Utah. I'll try to Google it and see. But this is where it is, Baker, California. That is the Mag Greek Cafe where my previous love and I used to eat, you know, Mexican rice. One of the funny things is when you have a partner, you have to have someone that shares a lot of things in common with you. Me and I love pretty much every food there is, whether it's Greek food, whether it's Italian food, whether it's Mexican, whether it's there is no food in this world she cannot eat. You know, one of the luck I've always had with women I date in my life, they don't smoke, they don't drink, and they can eat anything, any food at all, anywhere in the world. I've really been lucky. None of the women I've ever dated in my life have a problem eating Chinese food, African food, Greek food, Mexican food, any food in the world. So we had that in common a lot. And they are generally adventure enthusiasts like me who like to enjoy everything. So let's hope the next one that come into my life is the same thing. I've had the same, have that kind of luck all my life anyway. I never tend to date women that are difficult when it comes to food and they can't eat this, they can't eat that. So I'm beginning to pull in the RV. When we're ready to drive, all these sides that are popping out, we roll it back in. It becomes the size of a bus, you know. So that is where it is. Don't break down in Baker. If you break down here, you're in trouble. You know, you can't get help.